Does eating healthfully have to be hard? It's actually rather easy. Hello, I'm Judith Davis. I recently saw an article in which the author pointed out that we don't really need all sorts of complicated information in order to eat healthfully. And we don't need to be told time and again to eat more fruits and vegetables. We already know this. So why do so many people continue to eat unhealthfully? There are a number of reasons. One, they think that it'll be too restrictive and that it'll be a sacrifice to give up the unhealthy foods that they like. A healthy diet may seem blah. Two, they think it'll be too much work, too complicated, too time-consuming to change their eating habits. How can they do this while working and raising kids? They're just trying to keep their heads above water. 3. They equate unhealthy foods with love or use them as a reward. I knew a woman who treated herself to a candy bar after a few hours of hard work. 4. Or they think that they'll do it but keep putting it off. They'll do it when they've finished a difficult project, or after they've attended to a bunch of major chores, or when the kids are a little older. What about me? I finally got around to it myself. I'd formerly been guilty of all the reasons I've mentioned, always thinking it would be too restrictive, and always that it would be too much work. Occasionally using unhealthy food as a reward. And knowing I should do it, but putting it off was the biggest obstacle for me. But some years ago, after acquiring my inner guide, I decided to eat healthfully, and I found that it was, in fact, rather easy. I used the book Diet for Dancers as a guide. In this book, you can see just how many exchanges of each food group you should eat according to your weight, and then fashion your diet accordingly. While this required an afternoon of reading and calculating, I could then see exactly what I should be eating. I saw that, yes, of course, I needed more fruits and vegetables. It was fun to figure out how to achieve this and fun to implement it. And I found that I really liked these new culinary practices. Of course, my inner guide helped me with this. She gave me the necessary motivation to begin. And once I made the changes, I found that the new dishes were actually more tasty than what I'd been eating previously. Imagine that. If you haven't already figured out how to eat most healthfully, take heart. It's actually rather easy. You can do it.